Okay.
So have you got the right good bicep there?
Got your guns there. And James, how have your guns helped you on this tour?
I've had to use them to hold up microphones. I had to drag a suitcase up a long hill, as well as my harmonica case. That can be a little bit heavy at times. And I've had to sign autographs. I've had to slap some people around when they got a bit too stroppy with my band because they were jealous of their musical skills.
Why do you think they were jealous of their musical skills?
Well, they were jealous of mine as well, but they just didn't dare to have a go at me because of who I am and my reputation. So I think just the fact that they're so good, they just, that people just get a bit jealous. They see that and they think, I can't be as good as that. And they get angry.
And so how do you cope with being so popular and so
rich,
beloved?
Yeah, it's hard. I won't deny that. It's when you walk out of the door and you go down the road, and people come up to you and say, "Hey, are you Jimi Beavis?" And I say, I can't lie, but I don't want to encourage them as such, to come up to my personal life. I just say, look, man, I am, but can you come to my gigs rather than bother me on the street? And they say, I'm not a man, I'm a woman. I get really embarrassed then, because sometimes I can't tell. But yeah, so I mean, when you're at gigs though, the popularity is good because people pay to come in, they buy your CDs, and you get money. But then, of course, there is problems being a blues musician in Australia, is that you earn so much money that I worry that you start to develop a bit of an ego maybe, or you start to kind of focus on the material things in life, and maybe you kind of forget where you came from.
Yep.
And forget that it's about the music, and that's what it is. It's about the music.
And you're
making music you enjoy and that other people enjoy.
So you're doing it for the people.
Doing it for the people as well as me. It's a
Yep.
It's a mutual arrangement.
Yeah. Yep. And so tell us a bit more about some of your gigs in Melbourne.
Well, we played at Williamstown RSL, and that was quite a good gig. It was
Heard some good reviews of
yes.
that gig, actually.
You have?
Yeah.
From from people that we know, that you know.
Some of our close friends rather enjoyed the gig.
Well, if my close friends told me it was shit, then that'd be a bit bad, wouldn't it? So, but I think
best.
I did. I saw them enjoying it, so that was good. And I saw people who weren't my friends as well. That although one person did complain about a tag that was on my microphone lead, and that they were a bit upset about that. And fair enough, it can really, really take away from the performance, a tag that's so big.
How big? Sorry,
Sorry, but that big, It was, it may look small, but boy, that can really become an unprofessional thing. And, not that big, sorry.
But I thought size didn't matter.
Not when it comes to tags. It's the fact that it was just there. I think that was what put people off. And then on Tuesday night, I went down and we kind of we showed them how to do it at the Jam. And that was fun, and I got to see Sweet Felicia as well. Who used to play in Brisbane. She's a bass player. So that was sweet to see Felicia.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. So we've got 2 more gigs to go though. 2 more gigs. Yeah.
2 more gigs, and where are they?
Well, they'll be at Mentone, in Mentone, at Nighthawk Blues. And then Sunday, Paulie Bignell and I will be going out to Cunningham's Hotel at Yarra Junction Way and playing there. It's a duo, as they call it when there's 2. There's Latin roots.
Why do they call it a duo?
Because it means 2.
Why does it mean that?
It's just from the Latin roots of our language. And duh.
Why is that?
Look, I don't really know, but Latin has a big influence on our languages. It had an influence on French language and Italian language. The Romans used it. And every time someone comes to England and they leave a bit of their, invades England and controls it for a while, they leave a bit of their language there. So, but you can. There's all sorts of books and things about that. So if you really want to know, you can look it up. Yeah, cool. That's and do you have any more questions?
If you've got a message for your fans in the country.
If you break a guitar string, replace it as soon as you can. I'm not just talking about guitars there. Just think about it.
Thank you very much, Jimi Beavis.
Thank you.
Has been a pleasure to chat with you this evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for chatting to me. I get lonely.
That was Jimi Beavis. He sometimes gets lonely. Over and out.